Hello friends, welcome to Ingralit. Today we are going to discuss a story from Telangana State Intermediate First Year English textbook. The story is a Chinese folktale and the title of the story is The Short-Sighted Brothers. What is the meaning of short-sighted? Let us see first that. Short-sighted means it is also called myopia and it is actually a disorder of the vision where distant objects appeared blurred. That means the people who are short sighted they can't see properly the distant objects and they appear for them in a blurred way. This you should remember. So this title itself tell us that there are three brothers. Okay, there are brothers who are short sighted. That means they can't see the distant objects properly. Okay, so that is the meaning of this title. Let us go through the lesson. Three aged brothers, all very short sighted, lived in a large house on the outskirts of a city in China. So there are three aged brothers, that means they are not young, okay, they are aged only, that means old, older. So three aged brothers, all very short sighted, that means they have been a disorder that they can't see the distant objects properly and they are living in a large house on the outskirts of the city. Outskirts means the remote place or the area surrounded a city or town. That means distant place to the town. One day, the youngest brother suggested that he should take charge of the finances. So one day, the youngest brother, maybe he is little greedy. That's why he had suggested that he is going to take the matters of the finances. Finances means the money matters and all about the business. Elder brother's sight is so bad, he cannot see how much money he is receiving or giving, he said, and people take advantage of his disability. So the youngest brother is telling like this. Our elder brother is now taking care of the financial issues and all, and he is collecting the money from the customers, and he could not see properly. That's why the customers and the people they are taking the advantage of his disability and they are cheating our elder brother, so I will take the charge of the finances. Like this the youngest brother has said in the three brothers. As if you can see better, sneered the second youngest brother. Sneer means we can understand spoke in an unkind way. As if you can see better, sneered the second youngest brother. That means the second brother he had said that, will you see properly? Like that he had asked in an unkind way. If you are saying our finances should be handled by the one who has the best sight, then it is I who should be given charge. So the second brother is telling like this. If you are saying about that, the financial matters should be given to the person who has a great eyesight. That means I would get the charge and I would get the chance because I can see better than either of you. That means the second brother is telling that he could see better than the other two brothers. That means the elder and the youngest. I have my doubts about that, said the eldest brother. I too have doubt on both of you. Like this, the eldest brother also said. Let's settle this once and for all. I have heard the monastery is putting up a tablet inscribed with a saying above the main doorway tonight. So the elder brother he had said that let's settle this once for all. That means we have to solve this problem. Who has to take the charge of the this economical issues and finances? We have to settle down it. We have to solve this problem. Has to take the charge of the matters? For the sake of that, I have a clever idea or solution. That is, I have heard the monastery is putting up. Monastery means a place where monks live. The Chinese monks and the Buddhist monks, where they live, actually, that place is called monastery. So, I have heard the monastery is putting up a tablet. So, tablet means nothing but we can say um, one inscription like thing. That means some letters would be written on that. Okay, inscribed, cut words on the surface on a stone. That's nothing but one stone. Hmm, on that, actually, the words would be cut. Okay, that is nothing but a tablet inscribed with a saying. Saying means everybody knows some good words. Okay, saying is nothing but a good words. And above the main doorway tonight. That means that night, above the doorway. Doorway means nothing but we can say the entrance. Above the doorway means at the entrance, shapes of the entrance of a house like that. So at the monastery entrance, they are going to put a tablet which was inscribed with a saying. That means some good words. Let's go there tomorrow and test our vision. So for the sake of that, for the sake of testing our vision, we three go there tomorrow morning. Whoever can read the inscription with the least strain will get the charge of our money. Agreed. So that is nothing but the condition they have kept. That means the next day morning they are going to the monastery and they have to read what is inscribed on the tablet which was hung at the doorway, and who has to read properly without having any trouble, that person will get the charge of the money matters. Is it agreed for everyone? Like that, the eldest brother had said. Agreed, said his brothers in unison. Unison means same words at the same time. That means the second brother and the third brother both had agreed to the words of and the condition of the eldest brother. Good. Now go away and let me get a few winks. So the eldest brother had said like this to the other two brothers that okay, now you may leave now and I will take a few winks. The few winks means I will sleep for some time. Okay, I will sleep for a short while. Like that, the eldest brother had uh, informed to the other two brothers. As soon as they had gone, they referred to here the second brother and the third brother. So the second brother and the third brother just left the room where actually the eldest brother is. The eldest brother sneaked out of the house. So immediately what the eldest brother has done. He went secretly out of the house. Where did he go? Guess. I think you could guess now where he is going. Yes, and he went to the monastery where he met a monk. So directly the eldest brother first went to the monastery where actually the monks live, and there he met a monk. That means a saint. Okay, who is living there? He had met there. How cunningly the eldest brother is doing. See here, right? Then the eldest brother is talking to the monk like this. I have heard you are putting up an inscription over the doorway, he said. Can you tell me what the inscription reads? So then the eldest brother went to the monastery we have known already, and he asked the monk, one of the monks, he had asked that, Sir, I have heard that I listened that somebody while speaking that you the people are putting an inscription over the doorway. Am I right? And can you tell me what are the words were written on that? What the words were written on that? Could you tell me? Like that he asked. Further, the monk said like this. Certainly, it's a quotation from Confucius. It reads, Be honest at all times. So, why not? The monk said like this. Why not? Definitely, I will tell you that is a quotation from Confucius. We have to know the Confucius. Who is he? Confucius is a great Chinese philosopher and teacher who lived from 550 to 479 BC in China. Okay, Confucius was a great Chinese philosopher. This one we could understand. So the quotation or the words are Confucius words, and the words are like this: be honest at all times. So these are the words inscribed. That means these are the words we could see on the inscription or on the tablet, which will be placed on the doorway. Like this, the monk had said these words. These words were said by monk. The brother went away chuckling at his cleverness. So chuckling means quite laughing. So the eldest brother here, the brother refers to here the eldest brother, so just left the monastery and he was laughing for his cleverness. What he was thinking here? Okay, so now I knew that what is written on that inscription on the tablet. So now my two brothers can't read. Definitely, I could read better, and I would be the in charge of the money matters. That means finance. Like this, he was thinking, and he was laughing and going. Okay, how cunningly he is thinking. You see. A little later, the second brother arrived there. So the second brother is also not an innocent fellow. He is like his uh, elder brother only. Okay, so the second brother now came to the monastery, and he also met the same monk whom his brother already met. And he asked like this: can you tell me what the inscription you are going to put up over the doorway reads? He said to the monk. So he asked the same monk and the same question what his eldest brother had asked. Dear monk, could you tell me what is going to be written on the inscription? Please tell me. Like this, he had asked. And the monk said like this: everybody seems to want to know, said the man. It reads, be honest at all times. So then the monk said, so it's really great. Everybody here is getting interest about that inscription. That's why only coming and asking me. I will surely say that it is giving the words like be honest at all times. Like this, the monk had informed to the second brother. And the second brother asked some extra information. What is that? Is there any decoration around it? Sir, is there any decoration around the words like this? The second brother asked the monk. The tablet has a flowery border. So the tablet has a flowery border, and he said like this. Who said like this? Yes, the monk had said this extra information also to the second brother. Then the second brother went away very pleased with himself. Then the second brother went happily home because he was thinking that he will win in the tomorrow's competition, and definitely he would become the in charge of the finances. Like this, the second brother felt happy and he just went back his home. Hardly had he gone, that means just he had gone to the home, then what happened when the third brother arrived there? So third brother is also not the innocent person. He is also the same like his two. So the third brother came to the monastery. He also inquired. He too inquired about the inscription. So he also inquired about the inscription to the same monk. And on being told what it was, asked if there was any other writing on it. So after knowing the other details, that means he also asked first what the words are there. And the monk said, be honest at all times. And then he asked, is there any decoration around it? Then he had said that the tablet has a flowery border. Other than that, he had asked some other information also. That is there any other things have been written on that like this? The third brother asked the monk. Then the monk had said, only the donor's name. So, who had donated that inscription? That person's name was there, and his name was Wang Li. It was at the bottom. Like this, the monk had informed to the third brother. So the other extra information was nothing but the donor's name, Wang Li. It was at the bottom of the inscription. Like this, the monk had informed to the third brother. So now the third brother also had gone to the home. A tablet means nothing but a flat piece of stone with the words cut into. Okay, we know it already. Pleased means felt happy, and so the next morning. Okay, so what happened then? The three brothers happily went back their house, and they slept happily. The next morning, the three brothers came to the monastery, and they don't know that the other had come there before and they had got the information. They did not know. So everyone thinking that they are going to win in that competition. So the next morning, the three short sighted brothers made their way to the monastery. So they came to the monastery. There is the inscription, said the oldest. So, and they are somewhat far away from the monastery and they are at the doorway. That means somewhat far away from the doorway. And from that place onwards, that place, they stood there, and the oldest one just pointed to the doorway and he said that there is the inscription. See, it is near the entrance. Like this, he had said. I can clearly make out the writing. It reads, Be honest at all times. So the first brother, eldest brother said like this. See, I can see clearly that on the entrance, on the doorway, some tablet and the inscription is there. On that it was written clearly, Be honest at all times. Oh, I can look better than you, like this he had said. Your sight is better than I thought, the second brother said, but definitely not better than mine. Can you see the decoration around the inscription? Then second brother asked like this. Actually, I thought your sight is better than, but it is wrong, brother. But your sight was not better than mine. Okay, yes. And could you see any decoration around the inscription? Is it visible for you? Like this, the second brother asked the first brother. Then the first brother is now in confusion. Decoration? What decoration? Like this, he had asked. And it proves that he could not see the decoration. Okay. Then the second brother thought that he had won in that competition at that time. There is a floral decoration all around the tablet, said the brother triumphantly. Triumphantly means victoriously. So the second brother thought that he had won in that competition and he is going to take the charge of the finances. And he had said that there is floral decoration all around the tablet like this. He had informed to the first brother. Very good, very good. Applauded the youngest brother. Applauded means praised. Okay, praised or approved. So, very nicely you said, my dear brother, second brother. But can either of you see any other writing on the tablet besides the inscription? Okay, now I will ask you a question. Please tell me, any other things could you see on the inscription or on the tablet? Any other words are there? Any other writing is there? Except what was written on that honesty and other thing is the flower decoration. Other than that, any other words either of you could see? Like this, he had asked. Then the second brother said like this, other writing, intoned the second brother. So intoned means said something slowly and clearly. So other writing, his face falling. Falling means nothing but he was feeling very sad. The second brother. What other writing is there? You are telling other writing. What other writing is there? Like this, the second brother has said. The name of the donor, Wang Li, said the youngest brother, pointing. So the youngest brother is pointing his hand like this and he is saying that the name of the donor, Wang Li, was written there. Couldn't you see that? Can't you see it? It's all that corner. So it is down bottom and it is near the corner. Look at there like this. The youngest brother, he was acting and showing there. So till now, what everybody thinks that the third brother had won in the competition. Am I right? But these three are cheats. Yes or no? The three are cheaters. So we could know that the three came before and they tried to win in that competition badly. That means not truthfully. Okay, three are not honorable, not trustworthy. So God is there. Definitely, what will happen next? You see, there is a twist in the story. That one now we see. The monk they had talked to the previous evening came out of the monastery just then and walked toward the short sighted brothers. Now, who came near to them? Yesterday, these three brothers inquired about the inscription or tablet with a monk, right? That monk now came there near to them, and what he had said is here you see. Oh, you have come to see the inscription. So sorry. We couldn't put it up yesterday evening. We are going to put it up today. Like this, he had said. That means the monk had informed the three brothers that yesterday, due to some reasons, they did not keep the inscription on the doorway. That means there was no doorway on the there was no inscription on the doorway. There was no tablet on the doorway. These three brothers foolishly simply pointing out there and they thought that there was an inscription or a tablet there on the over the doorway and they are saying all these things, but actually there was no inscription or tablet. Due to some reasons they could not put it there, and they are going to put that day only. So yesterday they did not keep it. That means there is actually nothing is there on the doorway. There is no inscription, there is no tablet, but these three thought that already it is there, like that the three are acting. Now they have understood that those three have been suffering from short sightedness and the three could not see the long distant objects properly. They realized that matter and they understood that everyone came before night to get the information also. The short sighted brothers realized their follies. So the short sighted brothers understood that they have made some foolish acts. So this is the story. So I think you have enjoyed the story. It's really a funny story. At the same time, we have to know one moral from this, that is, we should not try to cheat others, because whatever the bad we do, definitely it will be come to us only. That's why we should be truthful always. Okay, I hope you have enjoyed this. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thanks for watching.